Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at 1 Kings chapters 10 and 11 and 2 Chronicles chapter 9. These chapters together give us a great picture of some of the high points of Solomon's reign, but also the beginning of his downfall. These are going to be rich in lessons about wealth, wisdom, worship, and what happens when even the wisest person in the room forgets where those gifts come from. Let's start with 1 Kings chapter 10 and pair that one up with 2 Chronicles chapter 9. Both of these chapters are going to deal with Solomon's fame and his fortune. These two chapters tell nearly an identical story. Embedded here is a central figure in the story of Solomon's life. The figure is Queen of Sheba. She is royalty from a distant land, likely what we know today as modern-day Yemen or even Ethiopia. She travels with some hard questions and some pretty deep curiosity. We see that she comes to test Solomon with some riddles and some questions, and he can answer all of them. She sees the grandeur of his palace, the ordering of his officials, and the temple that he built, and she is speechless and breathless. Her conclusion in chapter 10 of 1 Kings, verses 6 and 7 says, "The report was true, but I did not believe the reports until I came and my own eyes had seen it." It took her seeing just how great he was for her to really understand. She praises Solomon's wisdom, but more importantly, she gives glory to Solomon's God. Her visit is a reminder that Solomon's wisdom was meant to draw people to God, not just himself. Now, the rest of the chapter deals with details of Solomon's overwhelming prosperity: gold, silver, animals, fleets of ships, and all the stuff. So let's go now to chapter 11 of 1 Kings. This is a tragic turn for the worse. It's a little sobering. All these chapters of success, we begin to see cracks in Solomon's heart that break wide open. He marries hundreds of women from nations that God had explicitly warned Israel about, not out of racism, but because of a spiritual influence that they would have. And that warning comes true. His wives turn his heart for other gods. He builds altars to these other gods. And the one who built God's temple now builds shrines to other idols. This is a tragic moment. He didn't outright abandon God, but he has divided devotion. And that's the one thing we need to be fearful of, is dividing our attention with anything other than God. And that's where we end for today. Be well, friends.